competition, okay? The Met Gala, there's a competition. And we're going #1.
Oh, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Josiah, and I'm back with another video. And as you can tell from the introduction, we are going to be doing some Cardi B inspired nails. This look is inspired by her 2022 Met Gala look. Today is actually May 1st, 2023, and they're having the Met Gala today, literally like as I'm making this video. And so I thought this would be the perfect time to drop the tutorial to the nails that I made inspired by her 2022 Met Gala look. So these are press-ons, and another thing that I need to say is I made these nails last year in 2022, and not only did I make these nails last year, but this was my very first set of press-on nails ever. And I made a lot of mistakes. Mistake number one was using these really light white natural tips. At the time, I did not have any clear tips, and it really didn't make a difference at the end of everything, because I did cover the tips with, you know, art and paint and stuff. But I definitely would have liked to use clear tips instead of those white ones. And also I did put acrylic on these, as you will see later on in the video. And since this was my first time doing acrylic press-ons, they came out really thick, and you'll notice that more towards the end of the video once I show you guys what they look like once they're done. But they did come out a little bit bulky, so I was aware of that. But we are just going to get right into it. Also, because this video was so old and I'm just now like making the tutorial and putting the video together, there were some pieces that were missing. And I will make note of that once we get to that point in time in the video. But there were some things that I did not show in the video, but I did show the most important stuff, and I can just talk you through the rest of it. It's pretty self-explanatory. And these nails were actually really easy to make. I will leave the links for all the products that I used down below. Some stuff I got from Amazon, some stuff I got from Daily Charms, some stuff I got from other places. So I will make note of that as well. So all that I've done so far is you saw me buffing the shine off of the nails, and I already sized them, but I am making them super long, so I did have to do double tips, which is what I'm doing right now. And after I glued on the tip, I'm just gonna blend it out, making sure that it's flush and nice and blended, so there aren't any lumps and bumps in the nail once I put the acrylic on. Again, this was my first time ever doing press-ons, period. So I did do a lot of things wrong. I'm looking back at this video and I'm kind of cringing at some of the stuff that I was doing, and how the cuticle area of the nails looked once I put the acrylic on. It was so bulky, y'all. But again, this was my very first time doing press-ons, and my very first time doing acrylic press-ons. So just make sure that you keep that in mind once you're watching this video. One of the mistakes is I kind of filed too much into the nail. As you can see, I'm looking at it because I know I messed up. But I, again, did put acrylic on these. And so it really did not make much of a difference, but of course you want to avoid making any dips or divots in your tips. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail about acrylic application. That will be a separate video that I focus on acrylic application. So I'm not going to go again into detail about that. But I did put acrylic on all 10 of the tips. And I actually didn't do 10. I actually only made 5. Because the chains that I got to put on the nails, I'm not gonna say that they were expensive, but I just knew that I wasn't gonna spend a whole bunch of money on this. This was just like kind of like a one-time thing, something that I did, you know, to post on social media. So I wasn't really trying to break my pockets. So the amount of chains that I had to put on the nails was a little bit limited. So I actually only made 5 nails. I misspoke. And again, I know you guys can't see the complete acrylic application. Again, I will do that in another video. But one of the pieces that was missing in the video was me filing the nails. And again, this was my first time doing acrylic press on, so I was a little heavy-handed with the acrylic, so the nails did come out pretty thick and pretty bulky, especially for press on nails, and especially because I was going to be putting thick gold chains on top. So I did end up having to do a whole lot of filing, which again I did not have on camera. So the video is going to jump to when I painted the nails black. But this is what the nail looked like after I put the acrylic on. And now I did file the nails, buff the nails, and I painted the nails black because I was going to be putting a gold chrome on top. I know this is a boomerang, y'all. This was all that I had for like the in-between process. But after I put the chrome on the nails, I sorted out the gold chain pieces that I wanted. And again, I will leave the link to all of the products that I use down below. I got the gold chrome powder and the gold chains from Amazon. And again, I will leave the links to that down below. But after I got the chains that I wanted, I started to cut them into little pieces, as you can see right here. These are like little pliers or nippers that I use for like removing charms and stuff. So that came in handy. And now I'm just showing y'all what some of the nails that I finished looked like. I don't know why I did it in that order or kind of weird like that, but that's kind of like what the finished product is gonna look like. I did get Versace charms from Daily Charm. I don't even think that I mentioned that the look that Cardi B was wearing was a Versace look, and you could kind of see it in that video in the intro, and I'll probably leave a picture of what the dress looked like again in the video. But it was a Versace look, and I didn't know how I was gonna find those Versace charms. Daily Charm really like looked out for your girl. It was really like God like said, like, girl, you have to make these nails. Like, it's almost like it was meant to happen. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, because who else has Versace nail charms, like the very specific charms that I was looking for? Like, how was I just able to find it just like that? Like, that's crazy. But anywho, I was talking over when I showed y'all what I was using to put the gems or the chains on. I was using Not Polish's gem gel. I swear by Not Polish Gym Gel. I had to say it slow so y'all could hear me, because Gym Gel by Not Polish is the GOAT. Your gems, your chains, your charms, they are not going to go anywhere. I swear by that stuff. It is a little bit on the expensive side, but it is worth it. I promise you. I use Gym Gel literally for all my nail art, when I'm putting on crystals, when I'm putting on big charms. Some charms I do have to use acrylic for, but for the most part, I'm either using acrylic or I'm using Gym Gel by Not Polish. So I'm just putting the chains down, and you'll see that some of the chains were dangling off of the side, and I did go in with those nippers and kind of nip whatever was hanging off after I cured it. You want to wait until after you cure it to nip the edges off, so that you don't break the chains and you don't move the chains. And I didn't do the entire nail before I cured it. I did the nail in pieces because this was my first time doing this. I didn't want the nails to be more bulky than they already were. So like I said, I did work in pieces. I did a little bit of the nail, and then I cured it, and then I came back and did a little bit more, cured it, did a little bit more, and cured it. So I am cutting off, the edges that were hanging off. And again, you want to wait until after you have cured the chains in place before you do that. Once again, I will leave the link to all of the materials that I use down below in the description box. So if you want to check out any of the things that I purchased, it will be in the description box. And another thing, this video is not sponsored by Amazon. It's not sponsored by Daily Charm. It's not sponsored by Not Polish. These are just the brands and the companies that I just so happen to use to make these nails. And if you look down at that nail that's like flipped upside down, you could see what I was saying earlier about using the clear tips instead of those natural looking tips. It really didn't make a difference for the overall look of the nails, but for underneath the nails, it just looked really weird and just not cute. So I definitely would advise you to use all one color tip, or at least clear tips, if you decide to do something like this. And I'm just going to continue adding the charms. I keep saying charms, I meant chains. I'm just going to keep adding the chains until I'm satisfied with the look. I didn't show you guys how I did all of the nails. I just really showed this one for the sake of time. And also, again, I did not have a lot of the videos because I did do these nails last year. So I'm just gonna keep putting the chains on, put the Gym Gel down, and put the chains on top, and just keep moving it around until I'm satisfied with the look. And yeah, y'all, it's pretty easy. The hardest part, honestly, was probably cutting the chains up, because I did cut my fingers a couple of times. But after I put all the chains on, I cured them in the lamp. That's what it was giving. And this is what the finished product looked like, y'all. I went outside, got some pictures in the sun. The sun was doing everything it needed to do. I loved the gold. Again, they did look really bulky, like towards the cuticle area, but it was all good because the overall look of the nails was really nice. Yes, please get into the details of it all. Y'all, I loved these nails. It didn't even matter what the cuticle area looked like. These nails were so bomb. Look at the Medusa heads. Again, it felt like it was meant for me to do these nails. And I'm gonna show you guys actually how this all started. Let's get into this flashback.
Basically, basic nails. And also, one more thing, y'all. My dream is to become a celebrity nail tech.
Let me take a look at the nails that you do, because I'm supposed to be in Virginia soon.
There you go.
So yes, y'all, way back in 2021, I was manifesting working with Cardi B, and fast forward to December 29th, 2022, right before the new year was ready to start, I had tweeted again that I was going to be working with Cardi B in 2023, and I said period. You know, when a girl says period, that means point blank and period. So again, this has been something that I've been wanting and something that I've been, praying for and putting out in the universe for a long time. Then, just when I thought it couldn't get any better, I put this tweet out January 24th, 2023, just a couple of weeks after I said that I was going to be working with Cardi B. I put out this tweet again saying that I just want to work with Cardi B, or at least have her see my nails. And y'all, I kid you not, a few hours later, Cardi B tweeted, "It's the nerve." And as soon as I saw her tweet this, because I did have her tweet notifications on, I replied to the tweet with a video of the nails that I did inspired by her Met Gala look. Mind you, I had been on Instagram and Twitter, like basically spamming her, trying to get her to see these nails for months, y'all. I had did these nails right after last year's Met Gala. So maybe like a month or two after last year's Met Gala, I made these nails. And ever since that day that I made these nails, I had been spamming her on Instagram and on Twitter. But it was like, it didn't matter how much I spammed her. Like, this lady was not seeing these nails. It literally was not until I made this reply to her tweet that my phone did something that it never did before. And I say that my phone was blowing up, y'all. My phone was blowing up. I was getting so many likes, so many retweets, so many replies, and just so many notifications coming from Twitter. The Barty gang was going crazy over these nails. And even though I was getting all of these notifications, that really didn't, mean anything. It didn't mean that Cardi B was actually going to see these nails. But just when I thought that it couldn't get any better, bro, maybe like 45 to an hour later, Cardi fucking B liked my reply. So that means that she saw the video of the nails and she actually liked it. When I say my chest caved the fuck in, bro, I literally fell to the floor and I started bawling. Like, I was crying my eyes out because I could not believe that Cardi B herself had actually seen my work. And not only did she see my work, but she went out of her way to press the like button. Like, celebrities are so conscious of the things that they, do on social media. So the fact that my work is in her life, like, that literally made like my entire life. And it's still there. This particular video that I screen recorded was from that same day that she liked the tweet, so it was like at the top of her likes. It's still in her likes on Twitter. You just have to scroll down a little bit, because obviously she has liked other posts since the making of this video. But yes, that was just a little highlight from my life and my year in 2023. This year is going by pretty fast, but I had a great start to the year by getting liked by Cardi B. If you care enough, please share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Also, if you just want to do a little extra for me, share this video with Cardi B so that I can actually get the opportunity to work with her. So again, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.